Well, hello. It's Saturday. Finally, the weekend is upon us. I'll tell you. Oh, first of all, my name's Katie. I do the New York Times crossword puzzle every day. Sometimes I just share the solution with you, but today I'm actually solving it with you. Right? Fun. Anyway, I've had such a busy week this week because I was singing in a choral festival. We had late rehearsals like every single day. And so this is the first time today that I've been able to sit down, and it's late afternoon. So, also, hence all of the makeup. This is how I look when I go out to do something. So, my usual is like maybe not, fit for public consumption. And yet, here you are. So, thanks for that. I'm also munching on a little bit of lunch. I have a little bit of lentil soup here to help me, get along. So, with no further ado, let's get it started, shall we? All right, I pulled this up here. And here's what we've got. Adrian Johnson. You know what? May the force be with you. I truly, sincerely hope this is a wonderful puzzle today. I'm excited. So let's just dive in. If it looks good, and it does, we're ready. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got the northwest and the southeast corner. Wow, look at the length of these acrosses. So let's, instead of trying to, you'd have thought, who'd have thought, probably who'd have thought is going to be my guess. And by the way, there's no theme on Saturdays. I don't even think there will be like a through line like we've been seeing during the week. Saturdays are usually hard because actually you can see the symmetry really well in this puzzle. So you see these across ones, these blocks are the same, but then you have the same length of the answer in the two down corners. So we've just got a lot of filling in to do. So I'm going to think this is hone because I think this first word is what? What something? What if we just didn't? How about no? Let's not commit to that, but I think this is probably moves a lot. It could be AWOL based on what we have here. If you hear a little chewing in the background, it's because I don't have my lavalier mic today, and I'm using a more ambient mic, and that is my dog chewing on her bone, which is the right thing to be doing at this moment. Castaway's Place. Not sure. Command from Space Command. Walks with a wobble, maybe teeters, maybe. Let's check it here. Yeah, GPS calculation is route, I think. Castaway's Place. Still don't know there. Kitchen project with minimal. Ooh, one something meal. And I'm going to think that this teeters is probably not right, at least this part, because this is probably one pan meal, is what I think. Wanes with tapers off. Yeah, so I'm going to put in pan here. Or maybe pot, because I do wonder if this could be a board. And walks with a wobble. You know what? Honestly, maybe teeters. No. But maybe the T is right. Moves a lot. Awes. Oh. It moves a lot. It awes you. Deserted. Desert. Aisle. If that's right, that's kind of cheap. But, I mean, I've seen worse. But when do you ever have a story about a castaway on a desert isle, except for Gilligan? Like, usually it's a desert island. Come on. So good. It's so salty. Persian poet who wrote the Masnavi. This is the only Persian poet I know. So let's put it in there. And clearly, we shouldn't have second guessed ourselves. Oh, what a treat. And guess what? We were so close with Teeters. It's Totters. And I think this is going to be, how about no? Kind of clock. I don't know. Also, not helpful there. Oh no. Please tell me we're not going to get stuck up there after all of that awesomeness. I think this could be ite. Suffix with urban, urbanite would be my one and only guess. On the topic of as to, and let's see if we can GPS calculation, ETA. I think that's fair. Put away, 8. This one always catches me because put away can either be present tense or past tense. So sometimes it's eat, sometimes it's 8. Today it is that, just by the context here. We, informally, itty. All right, so we will have stuff to work with here. He's credited as the director of photography for the 1967 film Magical Mystery Tour. That's a lot of words that I don't know any of them. Many a political piece. Also don't know. Prom night rental. I'm going to guess tux. What else are you renting? Limo is another option, but obviously it doesn't fit here. Some shoppers. Axis? Oh, gosh. I don't know, but I think it's going to be an A. Hindu rule of living. Okay. I feel like I may know that somewhere in here. Word repeated in a fit of disbelief. I don't know. Person congratulated in a yard sign. Maybe. Oh, come on. What is this? Dancer restraint? Dancer's restraint. Could it be rain? And dancer be like one of Santa's reindeer? City on India's Golden Triangle tourism. That's most certainly going to be Agra, I feel like, where the Taj Mahal is. Alternative to word. Golly, I have no idea. Obviously, Word, if we're talking about Microsoft Word, is, grad. Person congratulated in the yard sign is a grad. And toy adorned with a tiny rubber cape. I have no idea. That blows. Things analyzed. DNA samples, maybe? Docs. So I wasn't really sure where they were going to go there, but that makes sense. That's the Google version, of Word. Now, I'm concerned about this because this is plural. We have an L here. This one doesn't look like it's taking us anywhere. No. I'm going to take this out for right now because if it's right, we'll fill it back in. And if it's not, then it won't. it won't, lead us astray. Ugh, I really wish I knew that. Your point being, and I wonder if this could be strands. I do feel better about this right away because I think this is sutra. Some choppers, axemen. We had the plural idea, right? It's just that it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to, but it does make more sense. And this does solidify for me that strands is the right direction to go. Oh. So this is going to be man, toy adorned with a tiny rubber cape. Why do I feel like this should be a Lego Batman? I was going to say a rubber cape is Batman. And if it's tiny, that's good. Cock-a-hoop. What is that even? Glad? Yeah. Because this is going to be air current. So there you go. That's your word of the day. Cock-a-hoop. I feel like there are no words. Okay. This is Ringo Starr. Ringo, if I spell it right. And I did wonder if this was going to be somewhat related to a band of this time period. Something was just telling me. And the Beatles did a bunch of weird stuff in that time range. Any a political piece could be an essay. I think that makes sense. Oh, sure. Toledo. Now, I'm from Ohio, and there's a city here named that, and we say Toledo. We also, however, have a city named Mantua, which we know from Shakespeare and Italy that would be Mantua. But here in northeastern Ohio, if you can believe it, they say Manaway. Figure that one out. We also have Versailles, I believe. Like the Treaty of Versailles. Toledo. Yeah. Oh, good. So what about no was the right guess? And this is analog. And there we are. Okay. Moving right along. Now, I was going to say, no, this isn't right. But look, I think we have ants climbing a tree. A Sichuan noodle dish. And all I know about Sichuan is I think it's the spicy, like real spicy. So I wonder if the ants are like red pepper flakes or something. I've never seen that on a menu before, but I'll pay attention now. All right. Lead into ology for the study of atmosphere. I don't know. Let's see if we can grab one of these. Go. I wonder if this is going to be go, Betty, bye. If that's right, I'm going to be thrilled. It's just me here. Not sure. Light wind. Oboe. I think it's going to work out. Oh, Super Bowl X 10 MVP Lynn Swan. Diamond edges. This could be like a reference to a baseball field, or a gem, or we don't know. But let's talk about how happy I am that Go Betty Bye is right. I think so. Way up a mountain, perhaps. Don't know. This has gone awry. Out. Not in. So true. So true. Defense counsel? Question mark. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, that I know. It's like up here. I just can't come up with the word. Like a fired up sports crowd. Okay, here's one of my pet peeve fill words. A roar. Have you ever heard this used in regular conversation? Because I sure haven't. I've only seen it in the crossword puzzle, but it is now in here at least once a week, usually more. All right. U-Haul competitor. Well, Penske. We'll come back to that. Give credit for something to, I think. Oh, I'm gonna like this one. Multi-purpose shortening? Question mark. I have no idea, but I can't wait to see what it is. I feel like that's a good clue. Yeah, why? Maybe this is Raj. Let's try. Oh boy. I don't know. I do want to talk about race, but I don't know who this person is. Plastic item in a lunchbox. Baggie? Let's try. Let's try. It's just me here. I wonder if this is going to be alone. I don't know. Diamond edges. You know what? I'm having more fun than I usually have on a Saturday because some of these clues are so clever. Diamond edges. What are the letters at the ends of the word diamond? D's. Today, it's hitting me funny. On another day, this type of thing sometimes just makes me furious. So you never know. A bit stale. I was going to say something about like, I don't know, some days old or something like that. We're going to have to wait. Oh. Okay. When many rebellions emerged for the first time, I'm gonna guess this is early teens, and I think I'm right. Way up a mountain. Now, I've been reading this way up a mountain, like a hiking trail would be a way up a mountain. Yeah, that's the way it is. It's T-bar. For those of you who are skiers, you know, but that's the like ski lift thing is a T-bar. The other way that this could get confusing, and I just happened to fall upon the right way to read it, is way up a mountain could mean like really high up the mountain. So if you were thinking in that direction, I feel you because I could easily have done that. Do. Okay. So let me tell you my thought process here. This is going to end in ly, right? In a quietly dignified way. That is going to be an adverb describing that. And I was already suspecting this was alone. So when I put the L here, you can see I'm all alone. We're doing great. Finish up by and at. And let's see what's happening here. Diamond pattern Argyle. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is just what I was looking for. A bit stale. It's getting old. Bread. My sense of humor. Whatever. Oh boy. We are going to have no help on this name. This is a truly unique first name. And so we're going to have to wait. I wish I had like 7 more cups of that. It's so delicious. Oh my God. I got to get the large next time. Okay. I was wondering about this. I thought this might be like ozonology or something, which I've never heard. I do wonder if this is air. I think it is. And when I look at this, I'm like, something's not right. But if I change itty to itsy, then we get stately. And that makes sense. So we're moving along. We don't have enough of that yet. Let's see. So far in every one of these quadrants, we've nailed one of these 3. So let's see if we can do it again. Homages to a prior era. I'm thinking about throwbacks. Uh-oh. There might be barking in a second here. I wonder if a female lobster is a hen. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like I've heard that before. Oh, you know what? This is going to be Ryder. There's only so many of these companies that rent the vans for self-moving, you know? Yeah. Multi-purpose shortening, I think, is etc., which is Latin. People don't know this really because they end up saying something like etc. That's not right. It is et cetera, which means and something more, cetera. But it's 2 words. Et in Latin means and I can't remember what cetera means. Super helpful. Okay. Oh, guess what? Now, with that C in there, do you see what I see? I see cabinet. So, a defense counsel could be some kind of cabinet. And now I'm wondering, because there's a question mark, are we talking about defense counsel or defense counsel? I don't know. To me, those are 2 different things. Defense is like we're putting up a defense, you know, a secretary of defense. But if we're talking about a defense counsel, that to me is the opposite of an offense counsel, whatever that would be. Okay. Musical group that went on hiatus in 2022, so its members could serve in the military. BTS. There you go. I don't know. Would that be in Korea or Japan? I don't know BTS very well. I guess, well, if they're K-pop, then that's Korea, South Korea. Doesn't sit by. I don't know. Guess what? Oh my God, I'm on fire with these guesses. I think that's right. Let's put it in. If it's wrong, and hen might be right too. You know what? Gray cells. A little bit of lentil soup goes a long way, apparently. Deliberately downplay. Give credit for. I'm wondering if this is O2. And I kind of thought about that before. I even said it that way. Ugh, I don't know. Look where you're going. Hey, watch it. Oh, thus, maybe? Under cells, under something. Okay. Doesn't sit by is acts. I was reading that incorrectly as doesn't sit by. It's actually No, I was reading it as doesn't sit by. It is doesn't sit by. They act, right? British buddy would be chap. This long one's going to be understate, right? And maybe, yeah. Eject is going to be spew. We can check it right here, which is what I just did quickly. We keep the 48-day streak, which I'm thrilled about. We didn't have to go searching to a higher power for answers or help of any kind. And what a lovely Saturday. This is exactly what I needed. It was like a little appetizer. I ate my soup, I did the puzzle. Now I can go eat my supper and feel awesome about it. But I do want to look, just out of curiosity, at, oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I want to look at my stats. Where can I get to those? Bring me back to those. Am I not allowed to see it? Yeah, statistics. By the way, I was like last week years old when I found out there's a bonus puzzle if you solve on the web version. So you do learn something new every day. Okay. So my average is 30 minutes for a Saturday. Today's 24. So we continue with our theme this week of beating my average significantly, which, I'm super thrilled about. That's great news. So anyway, thanks for eating naps with me. Having a nice solve before supper. I'm going to now go and eat my delicious chicken shawarma plate. But wow, what a great way to start to relax this evening. I love it. I will have my regular microphone back. I don't think this was a big deal, but I'm hoping everything worked out. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday solve with me. I'm looking forward to it. Last week was that crazy giraffe puzzle. So I don't know what's going to beat that, but I'm eager to see. So if you are still here, thanks for sticking around. Consider subscribing, liking, writing me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Would love to hear them. And I will, once again, I forgot to turn on my music. I got to write a note to myself because you know what? We didn't need it. We had soup and that's all we needed. So no regrets. All right. I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday. But till then, have a great Saturday evening. May it be restful and or fun if you're so inclined to that. Mine will be restful. So see you tomorrow.